Hi guys, today I am here to do a review over Nora and Kettle by Nicolle Taylor, and I am actually a part of the BookTube tours. This is the first tour, and this book actually just came out this month. If you guys are interested in the BookTube tours, if you are a booktuber or if you're like an author or someone, I will put a whole bunch of the info in the description because I know this is kind of a new thing. If you have never heard of this book, it says, the kind of tagline is, "What if Peter Pan was a homeless kid just trying to survive and Wendy flew away for a really good reason?" Yes, this is loosely based off of Peter Pan. However, I think if you didn't read that and you just kind of went into the story, I don't think I would have noticed the Peter Pan references. It's very subtle. It's definitely its own story. It's set in the 1950s, and it's the two main characters are Nora and Kettle, and Nora is actually the daughter of a very wealthy, like, civil rights lawyer, and from the outside it looks like she has a really amazing life. However, her father is a monster, and he is very abusive, and he beats Nora, and her whole life is basically just dedicated to trying to protect her little sister Frankie. Definitely heartbreaking to read about, very upsetting, but I really enjoyed her character. And then Kettle is a Japanese American. It says 17-year-old Kettle has had his share of adversity. As an orphan Japanese American struggling to make a life in the aftermath of an event in history not often referred to, the internment of Japanese Americans during World War II and the removal of children from orphanages for having one drop of Japanese blood in them, things are finally looking up. He has his hideout in an abandoned subway tunnel, a job, and his gang of lost boys. And they call themselves like the Kings, and they rename themselves, and they all start with the letter K. And I really enjoyed reading both of their chapters, actually. It's so heartbreaking to read because both their lives are so hard, but it's so such different ways, and their lives are so close, and then they finally meet, and at first, they definitely don't understand one another. Kettle thinks Nora has this great life, and but it was definitely super enjoyable. I ended up giving this 4 out of 5 stars. I will say the only thing I would have liked more of is more world building. There was some times when the setting, I felt like I wasn't really sure, I couldn't picture it in my head, and I really like to do that when I read, and it was just a little lacking in that, I think. But I loved the characters, and I loved their storylines. I loved it switched back and forth between their two POVs, but I definitely liked their individual voices. I was confused by a few of the flashbacks that just kind of were it would just kind of happen, and I would be just a little confused, and I feel like we could have gotten a little bit more info on that. I am excited that there's going to be another book, though, so I'm definitely excited to continue on and read the next one and see where this story goes. But I'm also happy that there's not a lot of romance. I really think that it would have just been a bit inappropriate. I think this author really did the right thing. I think the way the story went was it was good. I think it would have been very weird had she just thrown that in. I mean, there's a touch of it towards the end, but I mean, it's very slight. It's not very much at all. It was perfect. So definitely check out the description. You can see where you can buy this. I'll have author links and the book trailer link and all of that. There is a giveaway. So Clean Teen Publishing is actually going to give away a mystery box of a bunch of just awesome swag. So there's going to be a lot of different options, easy ways that you can enter, and I will link that below. And different options will give you 1 or 2 entries. If you do decide to buy this book, if it sounds like something you are really interested in, then that will actually give you 5 entries to win the giveaway. So yeah, definitely let me know if you've heard of this book or if you've read it. I was actually just in Barnes & Noble the other day, and I saw this in the store, and I'm really excited about it. I feel like I've not really heard many people talking about it, and it was a really, really good story. I really enjoyed the writing. Overall, it was just really a good read, and I read it in really, once I actually sat down to read it, I read it in 2 days. So very quick read. I'm definitely excited to get the next book. You guys should definitely enter the giveaway, and I'm going to go, but I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!